So hi everyone. Today I am demonstrating you a very interesting generative AI project that you can build in your local system, that is a talking AI. That is a local audio AI. So I would be talking to the AI rather than typing anything. So let's get started. First of all, let me demonstrate you and then eventually we will walk through the codes. Tell me the meaning of life. Why a human being should live his life. You need to click on the start recording button, and as you can see the processing has started. You can see the status at which the translation is there. It is not real time for now, but I think still pretty good. We are using a number of API.
The meaning of life is subjective. Humans live to experience, learn, connect, and contribute, finding purpose in their own ways.
Is love the most important thing in life? As you can see, the audio will start automatically playing. You don't need to click on anything. And the experience is quite smooth, I would say.
Love's importance is a matter of individual perspective.
Is money important or love important in life?
Both money and love are important, but their relative importance is subjective and varies by individual.
So this is how the local audio AI works for me. This is completely local. The UI, as you can see, is built using Streamlit, and we are using a combination of LLM APIs for now. You can use local LLMs as well quite seamlessly. I don't have that much of GPU, hence I'm using the APIs, but replacing the paid APIs with local LLMs is quite easy, and in the code I would be explaining you where you need to change that. So let's get started. Let's understand the codes now. So here you can see that I am on my Streamlit application code here, which was that you were able to see. It's quite long, to be honest, and in this case I will be giving you a brief what was the code flow. So first of all, once I am recording my audio, the audio gets recorded and it goes to 11 labs, which is converting this mp3 into a text. So it's a speech to text API that I'm using. You can use Parakeet V2, you can use Whisper also for the same. So these are free models. I'm doing this because to keep it as real time as possible. Once the text is generated, I am feeding it to an LLM. Here I am using the Gemini API key, the free API key that you can create, and which gives me the answer. And then eventually I'm again using 11 labs to convert text to speech. So this is the entire code flow that is working. Three sections are there: converting my audio to text, getting the answer from the LLM, and then converting this answer to audio again. So here you can see that you here need to provide your 11 Labs API and Google API key. Both the API keys are free for certain limits. You can use them out. 11 Labs is pretty good with speech recognition and speech APIs, while Google API we all know has the best LLM for now, Gemini 2.5 Pro. So if you don't want to use, I will tell you the alternates as well for 11 Labs. Speech to text. The first part you can use Parakeet V2 by NVIDIA, or you can use OpenAI Whisper. I think everyone knows that. For Gemini 2.5 Pro API key, you can use any Olama LLM. I think you can go with Gemma or you can go with Quen. And again, for text to speech, the last section of 11 labs, you can go with Dia 1.6 billion or Sesame 1 billion as well. So these are my recommendations for free LLMs. Now let me show you the entire code flow. These are certain decoratives that I've added, like setting up the API key and stuff. Nothing major happening here. Here I'm initializing both my models, be it the 11 labs model or the Gemini model that we have. Right now this is the main file, main function, transcribe audio file 11 labs. So here I'm using the Whisper base model. If you know Whisper.load model base, This is getting used for converting my MP3 to text. So I'm using the OpenAI's free model, that is Whisper. So how to import it? You can see it here. Import Whisper. You need to pip install it also in that way only. It is one of the best open source models for speech to text. Once done, I'm transcribing my MP3 file that I was recording, if you remember, which I was starting and stopping. I am storing it in some local area and then passing that file path to Whisper model to get the transcription done for me. There's certain use cases, some edge cases that I've added that you can skip quite easily, not required at all. Now from here, we will be starting off with converting the text that we have got using Gemini. So here you can see that Gemini model lot generate content. Please provide a concise and informative response to the following audio transcript. And here is the model that is getting used. So the text that we got from Whisper's output, we are feeding it to Gemini model that I'm using with API. You can use Olama very easily here. And the final section, again, these are some edge cases that we are handling. We should be not interested. You can skip this part if you're using for local system. Now the last most important section is 11 labs text to speech convert. So whatever output we got from Gemini, as you can see on the top, LM response.txt, we are feeding it to 11 labs API key. The voice ID, you can change the voice ID. No worries about it. It will generate a different ID. And model ID is 11 labs multilingual V2. Output format is MP3. With this, the TTS audio stream model, the audio is generated and which is auto played for us. Right. So in this way, as you can see here, we are playing this particular st dot audio, which is getting auto played. Should autoplay, as you can see, it's true. Hence, whatever audio that gets generated by 11 labs from the output of Gemini model is then auto played, and we are able to hear the audio from it. So in this way, I created this demonstration. It's quite easy. All the three major sections I've already highlighted. You just need to replace, like Whisper was done for you. You can go and replace Gemini with Olama model and the 11 lab section of the Dia or Sesame 1 billion model. Hence, it will be running completely locally with local LLMs only. So before we end, let's try the demonstration once again, one last time, and let's see what it does. What are your views about audio AI systems? What is the future of that? So if you use local LLMs, I think the output would be quite slow. So remember that. That is why for demonstration I'm using the APIs, but you should be going with local LLMs quite easily. Integration is super easy.
Audio AI's future is bright, with potential for advancements in speech recognition, synthesis, and analysis across various applications like accessibility, entertainment, and healthcare. However, ethical concerns regarding bias and privacy need careful consideration.
And not just English. I forgot to mention that as you saw, the model name was multilingual. It can generate audio in multiple languages, including Hindi also. So do try creating such a local audio AI project in your local system as well. It's quite interesting. You will learn a lot of things, and audio AI is booming. So why are you waiting for? The APIs are free. Try replicating the same project. Thank you so much.